Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a rematch between Solar and Maru here on Daybreak. In the bottom left side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player. It is Solar! And in the top right side of the map, we have the red Terran player. It is Maru. Lots of Maru on the channel recently. We just had a Solar versus Maru game a couple days ago now. I'll put a link to it in the top right in case you missed it, because it was an amazing TVZ. Always is, though. TVZs are always pretty much amazing, which is why I figure it's your favorite matchup. Not specifically your favorite matchup, but it's the favorite matchup of my subscribers. All right. Looks like a hatch first. Out of Solar, no pool. Morphing in on the creep here. And yeah, there we go. Hatch in the place you would expect it to be, right in the natural refinery. And this is Daybreak. It's from the Heart of the Swarm map pool, and it was pretty darn popular, but people thought it was Zerg favor just because there are a lot of places for surrounds. Not very many chokes like this one right here. And so they pulled it. Didn't bring it back until Legacy of the Void. I haven't heard too many complaints about it from pros or otherwise to this point, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it's okay in Legacy of the Void. I'm not sure why that would be the case compared to Heart of the Swarm, but maybe you are smarter than I am, and maybe you can let me know in the comments. Extractor there for Solar, just popping now. Pool on the way, should have enough for speed. There's our Reaper, and our Reaper does have a name. Let's go ahead and pull up our Reaper name list from our Reaper name place of keeping them. This is the Legend 27. The other player is supposed to be playing StarCraft 2, but this one Reaper keeps kicking his butt. All right, so the Legend 27. I think this is a reference to somebody who made a comment on my channel maybe a week or so ago now, but this is the Legend 27. He's going to move out with this Reaper and see what damage he can do. Again, he's supposed to be playing StarCraft, but instead this one Reaper was bothering him so much inside that barracks, decided to go out and mess with the Zerg instead. So 6 lings on the way for Solar and speed and 2 queens. I don't know, man. Again, this is why the Reaper Hall of Fame is the Hall of Fame, because you have to be super famous. Oh, snap. Did he just deny? He denied a third base. That counts for something. That counts for something. Didn't get the drone, as the drone was made into an extractor very smartly there by Solar. Can't quite kill it. I'm pretty sure this Reaper doesn't have the DPS to take it down, but does have enough damage to hurt it quite a bit here. Another KD8 charge, possibly. And I just don't know if it's actually worth it. He's staying here so that the drone... Go get the drone, get the drone, get the drone. Got the drone kill. There's one. There's one drone kill, but there are queens out now. There's a queen. See what I mean? KD8 charge, knock that queen back. It doesn't even really try to get inside that natural base. Just knows there's a base there. But you know what? Killed a drone and delayed a hatchery. So far, so good for the Legend 27. And I know, but the queens, they're so dangerous. They knock the Reapers back so darn far. So darn far. Factory on the way for Maru. Orbital Command coming up in his natural base. He's got SCVs on the way. He's got Marines on the way, and Stim being researched. So this looks very much like the 5-minute double medevac Marine drop with Stim that is so popular, and it's easy to do. And can he get that drone? Oh, snap. Drone, where are you going, son? Oh, the Lynx have speed. Never mind. Not worth it. Not worth it. Lynx have speed. He's just trying to save his life right now. Reaper, go. Reaper, juke. KD8 charge, trying to blow these things away. Man, Maru Reapers are good. The Legend 27, get it. Can you get up there? No! No, he couldn't make it up there. I think he was dead if he got up there anyway, if we're going to be honest with each other here. And we like to be honest here on Falcon Paladin's channel. Wait. Follow. There we go. There's the follow. Taking this on like a watchtower on the right side. One of them. The rest of the 5 Zerglings here coming on up, but there are Marines ready to go, ready to defend. It's too late for Speedlings to do much damage, at least in those numbers. If he had a bunch more, possibly so. But that third hatch means no more huge swell of lings. Got to really drone up here, and he's at 37 to 32 harvesters, which is great. He's getting double evolution chamber back home as well. And there's the swap Starport coming over to the factory as soon as that reactor is done. The timings. The timings are absolutely beautiful. That is good news there. All right, so what do we got? We got a supply depot coming up on that left side for Maru. Just, I guess, maybe looking for scouting overseers and scouting overlords. 4 queens coming over to defend this third base. Why 4? Is he worried about... I guess he's worried about an attack on the 4th. He's got 5 queens over here now. Is he assuming there's a drop coming to the 3rd and he needs to be ready for it? Like... That is crazy. He pulled the queens from his main and his natural to go up to his 3rd base. That'd be really funny if the drop came to his main instead. That'd actually be really hilarious. But no, Nope. Solar read Maru's mind and said, what up? What up? I've got 5 queens over here. I've got some lings coming in too, some speed lings. Just enough lings. Don't need a ton. Don't need a ton of queens either, but 5 lings and about, you know, what is this? A page worth of lings. Exactly a page worth of lings here. And here come the Marines trying to come in, but check this out. Queens ready to go, immediately hitting those medevacs. Marines trying to do what they can here. The micro, it's amazing here for Maru, but getting surrounded, losing Marines all the time. Don't overextend lings, not too far. I mean, I guess that's whittling down that Marine count fairly heavily. Lost 9 of the available 16 Marines in that attack. Another medevac coming on over. Queens ready to go. Throwing on creep tumors, extending the distance at which Maru is uncomfortable, coming close to that 3rd hatchery. As long as Maru is not expanding, and he is, I was going to say, as long as Maru doesn't land at that 3rd base, then Solar's in a good spot to sit here on 3 bases. But as it stands, you might want to consider going for a 4th. I know it's 5 minutes into the game, but it's Legacy of the Void, and it is fast. It is a fast-moving game for sure. Moving in again, Marines with stim, no attack or defense upgrades, and a couple of medevacs in the sky as well. Just kind of hanging out on the edge of this creep. And the creep's saying the creep is a lot closer than it used to be. Trying to get some shots off on those medevacs. Again, hurting medevacs is what the queens need to do. Both creep tumors get killed by the Marines, but can't do much damage beyond that. Immediately replacing those creep tumors are these queens, and just having a hard time. Maru's having a really hard time making this thing work. Taking the left Zelnaga watchtower, saying there's creep over here too. Must destroy it. Must destroy creep. And he does. Liberator sneaking down this right side, heading for the main. I have to assume that's where it's going. Spore Crawler coming up in a position to hit it as soon as it flies past. That's a great place for a Spore Crawler. Just on the edge of the creep, bottom right side edge. Any Liberators that come this way will take a couple shots to the face, and then a Queen might be able to finish it off if you are lucky. As the 3rd player, Widowmines firing. There are Widowmines for Maru. Got a couple lings there, but not much more than that. Creep tumors need to finish. Lings and Banes are chasing these Marines away and killing one that got left behind. Creep tumors do manage to finish and start spread in 4th base, going down for Solar despite the pressure of Maru at this point. I guess the 3rd base is landing for Maru right now at the traditional 3rd base location to the bottom left, or to the bottom of the natural. Lings coming in. Banelings, can they get any hits? No, they're slow Banelings, and Maru is too fast to allow that to happen. So again, a lot of lings here have died. We're looking at 34 lings have died, 2 drones, an Overseer, and 12 Marines. Did that Liberator die already? Good heavens. Good heavens. The Marines forced to cancel on that 4th base, though, and replanted immediately by Solar. Yeah, did that Queen, did he just... Who killed that Liberator? Where did it go? Over here, maybe? One of you guys have to have a kill. Maybe it came over there, huh? Either way, Liberator, I mean, maybe got a drone kill based on the 2 drones that we've seen killed so far, but pressure continuing from Maru. 3rd base has landed. Slow Overlord heading on, just scouting things out. Lings coming up to try to mess with that 3rd base. Can't quite get there. There are Marines, there are Widowmines, there are a bunch of Marines coming into that 4th base of Solar's, again, to the right and down of its 3rd. Connected by creep to everything. As soon as it finishes, that creep connection will be finished. Do the Lings have speed? They do have speed with that 40 hit points remaining here. Another drop attempt here. Widowmines and Marines coming down, heading for that main base. The army for Maru just dancing around, threatening that 3rd and 4th. Not really overcommitting though. Banelings are getting target fired down though. Getting a couple nice shots off. Widowmine firing actually some splash damage there, causing problems as well. So dropping his 4 Marines and 2 Widowmines here inside the main base, and actually doing a lot of work. But the Ling run-bys, oh, the Lings are trying to do work here at the 3rd base, picking off Marines. Widowmines are firing, getting friendly damage. Banelings are splashing as well. Can they get these SCVs? Oh, the SCVs! 10, 11 dead SCVs trying to get through, knock down that engineering bay at the front door of the natural base. This 3rd base is in shambles right now for Maru. Can he clean this up? He's bringing Marines, and he's desperately trying to do it. He's got +1/+1 in stim. Should be enough, but yes, he does manage to get the Lings out of there. Some of them try to come back foolishly and get destroyed, but 16 dead SCVs there. It's 69 to 53 total harvesters. The drops attempts by Maru are being shut down fairly easily at this point. I mean, it's... Ooh, some good Widowmine shots, though. A little bit left over from previous battles. Not as careful as he should have been there was Solar, and did end up losing some units to those mines. Corruptors coming up from Solar. That's what he's doing with his Spire. I love that. The drop play is very well countered by Corruptors, and landing just inside this main base, getting some shots off on that Overlord, revealing their presence as a ton of Lings come on up to try to deal with this. The Corruptors are not ready to pop quite yet. Enough Lings to force that away and to push at the front with Queens and Banelings here at the 4th base. Again, not enough Marines, I would say, to do it. Fast Lord, actually. Speedy Lord here getting shot down to the right of the main base by Maru's units. And what do we got? We got Marauders, we got Marines, we got Widowmines heading up here to the top left side where Solar is in fact taking a 5th base right at this very second. Great game sense by Maru, saying there's got to be a 5th at some point. It's probably right up here. And he's going to force a cancel first. Sure, no units to defend this whatsoever. Bam. Cancel. Drone does get chased down and destroyed. Meanwhile, small drop by Maru over here on the right side, going to get healed up by these medevacs and possibly move on in. Revenge the Widowmine shot. 20 kill Widowmine. Oh, holy crap. Widowmines can be good a lot of times here. And thinking about replanting that 5th base, but it's just the army's a little bit too scary. Widowmine's firing once again on the Lings. Not as many kills on that one, but another attempted drop getting absolutely cleaned up here in the main base. Maru just not able to do anything. There are Corruptors now, so this medevac is going to die. Big old attack surrounding the units on the ground here, and Banelings there as well. Maru not going to land here at the 5th base, but instead evacuate. Evacuate all the way back on home. Queens versus Marines at the edge of the creep near this 4th base. You got nothing on those guys. They got +2 melee. They got +2 ground carapace is what they have. Some Baneling hits, maybe 7 kills on that Widowmine here at the 3rd base. I thought I heard some Baneling explosions, but perhaps I was hallucinating. Marines, Marauders, Widowmines moving on into the front here, threatening this 4th base again. For it feels like the 18th time. Banelings rolling on, and Widowmine fires on the Banelings and the Lings, though. So many dead Zerglings in this game. 194 so far, and there are only 87 on the field at the moment. Baneling count is high, but is it enough is the question. Extending onto the creep, killing creep tumors, dropping here at the 3rd base as well. No, it's a Liberator. Liberator going to town on this 3rd base as well. Liberator again at the natural base, attacking the front base at the same time. Lings forcing a liftoff on Maru's 4th base to the left of his 3rd. Liberator has 6 kills, and it might be time to go as the Corruptors have shown up. Oh, it's going to die anyway. Going to die here at this 3rd base. The natural base one's still alive with 11 kills to its name, though. Really wants to get this queen, if at all terrenly possible, and 3 shots later does get it, killing some drones, mining gas as well. These Liberators are on a tear right now. Finally, Corruptor group shows up, clears that one out, but that is 24 dead drones there. Hasn't killed a base. Will force to cancel on a base, but hasn't killed one yet. Has Maru, but trying to sneak on in and get some stuff done. The 5th base again, nobody here to defend it. What up, +2/+2 Marines and Marauders? This hatch is going to fall very quickly, and indeed, can they save it? Oh, they kind of save it. Some units are trying to sneak around here, trying to split against these Lings and Banes. If they can survive this 5th base will die. But Corruptors in the sky are cleaning out medevacs as well. Are there enough Banelings, enough Lings to clean this out? I don't know that there are. No, the Zerg ground units are gone. And the Corruptors managed to force everybody away just because the medevacs don't want to stick around. Liberator here, a new Liberator here at the natural base. Just absolutely laying waste to these drones, killing larvae and eggs as well here. So Solar has more bases, but he's down about 13 workers to his opponent. Or so, actually, what is that? That is actually 7. 7 workers to his opponent, not 13, but still down. Banelings morphing at the very last second here at the 5th base as the Terran units coming in once again. Baneling splashes. Widowmine fires on those Banelings. Splits are amazing. Out of Maru, can he do this thing? Queens at the front, handful of Lings and Banelings at the front here as well. Banelings getting some good splashes off, but mostly on Marauders, not enough to kill them. Lings coming from the backside. And is there some Lings, again, rallying to this 5th base, but is it enough? I don't know. Maru's retreating. I feel like he could handle that. I feel like he can handle that pretty easy, although the Corruptors are now here, which makes it a little bit more difficult. 4th base has landed for Maru. It is a planetary fortress, making another command center right next door. Likely going to be for a planetary fortress as well. I just feel like it's so wide open. You really need defense for this 4th base location. Liberator trying to sneak in again. Maru's not giving up on this Liberator use, man. Not giving up at all. Trying to find a place where it is happy to go. Actually, this is a very juicy group of drones here at this 4th base. Can't kill the 4th hatch. Go after the drones instead. Full pull. Full pull. Killing an egg as well. Big old attacks up here at the 5th base. Once again, just dancing on the edge of this creep. Nobody really seems to get a major handhold here. Queen trying to take down that Liberator here at the 4th base. Should be able to do it. Liberator not really paying attention. Corruptors really want to get those medevacs, but no! It is not enough. A good game out of Solar, and Maru is victorious. Whoa. Did not expect that, especially after the first couple of minutes there. I mean, Solar really shut down that early harass by Maru. The Reaper was fairly effective, yes. But dropped attempts and Liberator attacks just did nothing for it seemed like the first 5 or 6 minutes. And then suddenly Liberators were good. Suddenly, the drops were more effective. Suddenly, Maru was able to withstand everything that Solar threw at him. Didn't take down the third base, didn't take down the natural base. The Great Wall of Supply Depots made sure of that at the second, and then did lose a lot of stuff here at the third. Right, did lose about 16 SCVs in all during those attacks, but it wasn't enough. Wasn't enough for Solar to permanently cripple Maru, and yeah, 39 dead Banelings target fired, 9 dead Corruptors, 439 Lings. 439, whew. So great job by Maru, just really microing his face-off, attacking in different locations all at one time. I mean, I think every base, every base that Solar had was under assault at one time or another. So fantastic job by our Terran player. And that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.